right, Delilah. What is next on the awards? Let's try to keep moving.
I think we
All
done
right,
with the awards. Can we be done?
right.
Come on.
Do you want? Are you done with the awards? You done, Handy? You've had enough. You want
No,
to take a?
I'm
You need
good.
a
I'm
break or
good.
something? Like you got a cough or
I'm
something?
good. I am my brother.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
good. I told you, I love me some me. I ain't competing with D'Amico.
No, it's all right. Hey.
He ain't sexy as me neither. So
All right, there you
yeah.
go. Tell him, Handy. As long as your wife
I
thinks
got
so,
that.
bro, you're good.
I
Don't
got
even worry
that.
about it.
No,
Right?
she don't have to think so neither. As long as I think so, that's all that matters. But she'll
Oh
tell you.
my God.
She will tell you in a minute. I like my chocolate man. He's a very
Oh,
delicious chocolate looking man. Now,
oh my God. I'm sure she does, buddy.
now it's
I'm
my
sure.
turn to be uncomfortable. The views and
Yeah.
opinions expressed by the host during this segment are not necessarily those shared by Sean Spencer, the Let's Talk Football family of podcasts, or any of their affiliates thereof. I just had to go ahead and put that disclaimer out there.
Fair enough, buddy. I love it. Oh man, this is why I love doing this show. Honestly, this is man. I'm telling you, I can't. I want to believe me. I'm normally I'd be laughing harder. I'm trying to contain myself from all of this just to try to keep some order here, but it's hilarious. I love it.
Oh,
Is
man.
offensive rookie even a discussion? If it ain't CJ Stroud, people ain't know what they talk about. I hate the Texans, but damn boy, shut out. Okay, Chris. Well,
That he
we're
did.
gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that next. Funny you should ask that. Offensive rookie of the year, of course, we have Jameer Gibbs and Sam Laporta, both from the Lions. We have Puka Nakua,
That's a tough
Bijan
one.
Robinson, and CJ Stroud. Now, I'll say something because I understand what you're saying, Chris, and I am not in any way, shape, or form taking anything away from CJ Stroud. But the same way you guys talked about Deron Bland and how when you break a record, that's a wrap. Did Puka Nakua not set records for a rookie in receptions and touchdowns, I believe? So, yes, I understand, and I'm CJ Stroud. Hopefully, will have many more opportunities to be like an MVP, an Offensive Player of the Year, because I believe he's that good. But for this year, at this time, at this moment, I got to go Puka. Broke the
Oh,
records. I mean, again, he had Matthew Stafford, sure, but Stafford was hurt a little bit. Still had good games. Cooper Kupp had a way down year. Puka took the ball and he ran with it. So my pick for offensive rookie of the year is Puka Nakua. Delilah will go with you next.
can I get in here for a second before Delilah says
Oh,
something? I'm
sure, Andy.
glad you repeated his name a couple times because the first time you said it, I swear to God, it sounded like you said Poopa Nakua, and
Oh, Poopa. My
I
bad.
just
He's not
I was
Poopa.
I was struggling. I was over here struggling, and then you said it again. I was like, okay, my man, okay. That's just me. I just
I
wanted to make sure.
apologize for. I will make sure that I I will slower next time. So
No,
that
you
I
good.
will
You good,
enunciate
bro.
so you
You
can
good.
hear
You good.
that
You
I
good.
said
Uncle,
Puka
you
Nakua.
good. Uncle Sam is
Yes.
sending me some money
No,
for
it's all right, bro.
this bad one over here. That's
Man,
all.
no, I'm with you. Sometimes I have a tendency to talk fast and then I get lost. You're not the first person to ask me to repeat something. So my apologies for that one. But
You good,
go ahead,
Delilah. I'm
Delilah.
sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, it's okay. Delilah, go ahead. Who
Yeah.
do you got for rookie of the year offensively?
See, CJ Stroud is gonna win. He's
Okay.
gonna win.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that I don't think Puka Nakua deserves it because he balled out. I mean, for a rookie, you're right. He broke all sorts of records. He was killing it. I know a lot of people didn't watch the Pro Bowls, but he had a lot of fun that game. He won best catch, by the way, because even though he's from Utah, he's Hawaiian, and so he was like wakeboarding and caught. It was crazy, like just amazing kid. So yes, I 100% agree that Puka deserves it for all the accolades that he honestly got this season. I also feel like because Puka and CJ were so strong coming out the gate, that Laporta was a quiet, but he helped the Lions get to the playoffs 100%. There is no way without this kid making the catches he was, doing what he was doing on offense, that they would have made it as far as they did. And so Laporta was overshadowed, but he deserves a shout out. So I'm saying Bijan deserves a shout out on Atlanta. He just didn't have a good team around him, but CJ will win because of just being a rookie quarterback that made it to the playoffs and that beat, you know what I'm saying? So beat Cleveland regardless of who he was playing against. He still beat Cleveland and he moved on. And so I feel that because of that, and even though it's a regular season prize, I know what you guys are saying, but I think just based on all this stuff that CJ did, and again, Same thing that we talked about the Nico Ryans being a first year, coach. He's gonna win Offensive Player of the Year, in my opinion, but doesn't mean that Puka doesn't deserve it. That kid's a star.
Nope. I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying though, but right, but again, I'm going with arguments that I hear and hear. So I'm like, if you're going with that argument, but all right, Tina, we'll go to you next. Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Put some coconut shells on me, give me a little dance, do a little hula with Pumbaa and Timon. Got you handy. Puka,
Oh
puka,
my
puka,
God.
puka.
Oh my God! I can't.
Let's all do it.
What are we doing?
If I had thought about it, I should have learned the song. All I gotta do is the old. What Timon?
It's the best. Woo, okay then. Oh man. Oh goodness.
I'm crying at my own joke.
Right, no, it's great. That was phenomenal.
All right.
You realize we're gonna have to make a clip of that, and that's gonna go on a lot of things. You just
I
know that,
know.
right? Okay. Just so
Oh,
you're
that's
aware.
going to
Just saying.
be that. I have a feeling that's going to be in next year's opener for the show.
Oh, that's gonna be somewhere. That's for sure. That's Yeah, look at Andy says, "Wait, he's got something for you." But go ahead, Tina.
Oh,
Finish
sure.
what you were doing. I
Okay,
don't even.
now
What are we doing?
all jokes
Where are we?
aside,
All right.
Puka deserves it. I mean, we're talking about a Rams team. Stafford was hurt. God, I can't remember. You just said his name, and I can't remember his name now.
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup. Cup was injured. He was just coming back. He was
Yeah.
not the player that he was supposed to be. Puka stepped in as a rookie, took it over and ran with it, and went all the way down. And it's one of those that I don't know how you make a call between Puka or CJ Stroud. Yes, CJ Stroud was damn good, and I think they both deserve it. I just think that Puka stepped into a replacement situation where he could have fallen on his face as a rookie, and he didn't. He stepped right up to it, used that Hawaiian swag, and said, "This is my Ohana now. Game on."
Yeah. He certainly did, didn't he? Long hair and all. It's
Oh yeah, like
there you go. But no, 100%. Like I said, I agree with you, Tina. So, Mr. Handy, what do you have for us? I can only imagine what's coming next.
I'm just gonna start laughing ahead of time.
Oh, and then you muted yourself now, so we can't hear you. Come on, buddy. Get yourself in the game,
Doggone it.
sir.
Nah,
Yes.
maybe I want to be serious for a change because I think
No.
I just be coming on this show and acting stupid all the time because that is what I do though. I come away crying a lot.
Isn't it?
But honestly, Tina, my God, I
Yes.
give it to you.
Very, very.
I
Very
was
well done.
wrapped.
Great
That
performance.
joke was being built the entire time.
Yeah, it was. wasn't it?
So
Yeah, you were thinking about it.
yeah, I gotta go with Puka Nacua, man. I mean I picked him as one of my rookies of the year, and boy did he show out. As a matter of fact, I think 3 or 4 of these guys were my rookies were on my rookie of the year,
Mhm.
rookie of the week segment. And
Mhm.
man, you want to talk about showed all the way out is just like Troy Polamalu, except instead of tackling people, he's on the other side of the ball running it. That boy he got some big look. That boy got some big steel brass ones. He got up there and said, "Okay." I mean, just the fact that, like Delilah said, Stafford is definitely starting to show signs of wear and tear. It's listen, Rams, it's time for y'all to check the Carfax on Matt Stafford. Just letting you know.
The warranty might need
Yeah.
to not be renewed.
Right. Yeah. The Carfax is saying that the Kelly Blue Book value is going down on Stafford. Thank you very much for your service, Mr. Stafford. Y'all got us the Lombardi. It's time for you to ride off in the sunset, and we can y'all go dogs at you one more time. And you did a great job. But Puka Nacua with an aging quarterback who has had a variety of health issues, and even though he's still a young man, you can't take that kind of beating and still be efficient. With Stafford being what Stafford was this season, they were still able. He just showed out. He could throw him the ball a half a yard across the line of scrimmage, and Puka Nacua is going to run a 50. It's going to turn into a 50-yard pass. So that's the guy I'm going with. I want to show some love to Bijan because Bijan was one of the bright spots in the Falcons roster this year. I'm glad they got rid of Arthur Smith. Have fun in Pittsburgh, you putts. CJ Stroud, I got to give him some love.
Putts?
You know, putt. I said it. You're the putts. That's changed the name outside from the Mighty Sharp to the Three Puttses. CJ Stroud.
Right.
CJ Stroud showed. That's 2 Coming to America references in one show. You're very welcome.
Look at that.
Jameer Gibbs, Sam Laporta, every single one of these cats showed out this season. But Puka, that's just it. It must be. It's got to be the hair.